Let It Go Tarot. This is love reading for Gemini for April 2021. Please subscribe to my channel and like this video if it will resonate with you. Thank you. If you need a private reading, there is a link to my website in the description box. I will shuffle your deck, sage them, meditated, starting with oracle cards to have an insight on your situation. Please remember, this is general reading, not necessary everything might resonate with you this time. If the story at all, please check if you feel like you vibe with it or you feel like there might be a message for you. Let's see. Spirit guides, can I have one card more for Gemini, please? You had, in your last reading, you had somebody who regrets a lot or the situation, but they still, it's the spirit guides were reminding you that it's not you who's supposed to pay consequences of somebody else's bad behavior. We have mindful, group think, mindful, group think. 40 reduces to 4, finding a balance. For me, I don't know, this card is like looking like abundance. Sorry for my English. Abundance. Look, there's a key. Finding the key to that secret place when you will find your abundance or your secret garden, when you can feel yourself again. This is groupthink as well. Be mindful who you who you can let in, who you can talk with, who you can let to enjoy whatever you are experiencing right now if you're in your life, or you will, whoever you're letting in or allowing to enjoy it with you. You have to be mindful of that. And we have beloved, radical acceptance. Number 2, balancing again. Radical acceptance. And recently they're asking me to read from the book, my spirit guides. And I will, but I have to warn you guys because I'm a dyslexic. And especially reading in a foreign language, it's a challenge. Let's see. Beloved, the object of affection, radical acceptance, loving what is. When the beloved appears, it requires 100% of your heart, body and soul. Don't try to squeeze the beloved into your schedule. Drop the busyness and receive the one you have been waiting for. Know that this card comes as a mirror to show you the divine within and invite your radical acceptance of everything you consider beautiful or ugly in your being. The beloved may not be a person at all. It might be a business venture, a project, or an adventure calling for your full attention. Love it, let it light you up, and give it your all. Surrender to this truth and know that you are gaining a passport to bliss, even when it feels like you are being consumed by the fire of the beloved. Beautiful, beautiful. This is what I'm saying. You are hand over or given something which you can allow to grow within yourself or within your environment. And now be mindful of people who you are talking with or who you're letting in your new life, which is forming right now for you. Let's see. You have Mars in your first. I will pull this column for your energy, this one for the person you're dealing with, you used to or you want to. Swap the roles if you resonate with this side more. What's heavily on your mind? You have Mars in your first house, which is like aggressive changes. You can embrace that beautiful energy of creation. Mars is a creation, an aggressive one. You have a power to use this creation energy to form your life the way as you used to want to or you want currently. You're thinking about the Hangman, and we have Knight of Cups as well. This is Pisces energy, and you are thinking you're still stuck on I feel like you're still stuck on somebody's, wanting somebody to come forward to you. So you're stuck on if and when's questions, if they will come, when they will come, who will come. You're still questioning if you should wait or you shouldn't, if you should fight for yourself without somebody next to your side or not? You're still trying to gain a perspective on your new approach towards love. And you don't know either how far you have to go to find the new love, or how far you can allow somebody into your life. You're just constantly searching for the answer. What's heavily on their mind? The devil, Capricorn energy. Toxicity, codependency. Heavily on their mind. They are, as the last reading, paying consequences of their toxic behavior. Now they are finding out who really was mixing a bad energy into that pot. Who really was bringing the wrong energy. And Knight of Pentacles. It takes time for them to realize whose energy was bringing toxicity into that connection. It takes them time, and they are growing up to the, at least to the, in their mind. But this is as well the energy of somebody thinking about coming with a tangible offer towards you. But behind the scenes, there is only something toxic. Either they're hiding somebody or something behind. They don't want to reveal it. It's why it takes them time, because they have to build a plan, build the, diversion to create something that it would be believable for you to catch the hook, to be tempted for their return, to allow them to return. But you're hoping for somebody to come towards you as the Knight of Cups, somebody with open heart, with their heart on their sleeve, and rescue you from this limbo. But look what they are thinking. They are thinking about coming forward, yes, and taking their time, because they need to build some kind of a fog for you to believe into them. But they really thinking about either hiding their toxic behavior, hiding their toxic approach, or they want to just take the advantage of you or the situation. What's happening currently in your life? Let's see. What's happening currently in your life? And I think, oh, okay. We have a new beginning. Look, you are reminiscing on the past connection, on something from your past. You can't forget about this. That this is my card of breadcrumbing. Somebody giving to many people. You've been giving, not necessarily receiving. Because that person was investing in too many places, and you're still thinking and lingering and holding to that idea that you've been taken advantage of, and how much you lost. I feel how much you lost by this, not only energy, but as well financially. And you are seeking for a new adventure, seeking for something which previously you would ever accept or even consider, yes? But because your heart has burned, somebody stepped on it, you've been looking for healing process in different places than just love, and you found something beautiful, something sparkling, and now you are starting believing, look at that, believing that you can have a prosperity, an abundance in something which you don't need anybody else. You don't need love. No, you need love, but you don't need love to have abundance. You don't need to be dependent on love to be abundant, which is beautiful, beautiful energy. And you are giving it a shot. You want to get a risk for a gain, because you see a benefit. You see that there is something you can gain. Beautiful. And it very often comes when we're doing a huge healing after unwanted and unexpected endings. Then we're finding a gems in our life. We're finding out that we are beautiful creatures. We can manifest whatever we want, because we have wonderful and unbelievable energy. And this is it, isn't it? Because very often the people in that toxic energy, the people who used to be vampires, energy vampires, they feeding on us even and we don't even know it, we don't even feel it. And when they are gone, mostly because they got bored or something, then when they give us that moment in our life that we can rest, recuperate, have a time to find a new perspective, we see how beautiful we are, and we don't want to feed devils anymore with our energy. What's happening in their life? They are protecting themselves. They are defending themselves. They are trying to... They are surprised that they met so many obstacles since they left you. This is definitely, look, you are jumping into something new, which to regain your prosperity, to regain your money, which you lost during the last connection, and they are right now fighting with their life because they surprised that the life is not easy. It was being with you, and now without you, they are just learning. This is just the page. They're spying on you, or they just learning how to live. Because it used to be you constantly taking care of everything in two of your lives. And now they have to... Everything in their life is either learning curve or defending themselves. A bill's popping up and they have to pay them. And you know, this person is asking them for something, that person demanding something, work suddenly is not working that well. The new woman is just bitchy and not forgiving them anything. What the spirit guides want you to learn from this connection, because everything in our lives happens for us, not to us, definitely. And I always say that more difficult relationships are our faster tickets for our growth, for a spiritual awakening. This is beautiful if you only decide to turn it into abundance. Be mindful what you can reap from this, what kind of benefits you can reap from this horrible event which has happened in your life. Look, I don't know how long you've been separated, but you definitely, from the cards I can see you a much better position right now than you've been like what, half a year ago, when you still been in with that person. Your spirit guides are telling you 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords. I need the second card because this is about somebody who cannot get out from their head. Look, spirit guides are telling you to stop juggling. Get out from your mindset. Be mindful. Not narrowing yourself and being stuck in your head about what has happened, why it happened, will they come or not, will they say sorry or not. You have to get out from it. The spirit guides gave you enough time to heal. The spirit guides gave you enough help. Your friends, tarot readers, the spirit guides really took care of you. Now it's time. I know it's difficult, I know, because I spent there a lot of time after my last relationship, and you have to get out of it. Stop juggling with either you should go forward or not. You're still juggling because the spirit guides want you to bring a new love. Something which you will fall in love with. But what the card was saying, it's not necessarily the person. It might be adventure. You have to embrace this adventure fully. It's why you have to stop being in that energy. Non-stop, not knowing. Should I go for? Should I stay in and wait for that person because they might change? Doesn't look like. They're still thinking that how to look like they're coming with tangible offer, but not necessarily. But how to take advantage of you. Okay. You have Venus in your 11th house as well. What they meant to learn from the spirit guides. Venus in your 11th house is falling in love with your surroundings, with people who are nearby, with finding those who are supposed to be with you. Because together with whatever is happening in your life, I feel like you are getting rid of, you're meant to get rid of people who doesn't serve anymore your purpose, because it looks like you're on edge of finding your purpose in your life. Then you are having a heart and desire and strength to find your soul tribe, the people who are supposed to be in your energy and take take the benefits of you being the person you are. Lovable, the person who brings love to others' life. What they meant to learn. And we have plenty. One more. They have 2 or 5 of swords. I'm not surprised. 3 of cups. One more. They either meant to, because this is not a great card, but this is somebody who fights even they don't feel like they will win. 2 of cups. They have 5 of swords, 3 of cups, 2 of cups. This is somebody who is fighting by any cost, just for the sake of winning. But this is as well somebody who is leaving behind the people who that person just defeated, leaving behind, and has a 3 swords as well and 3 cups, you see? And this is a card of celebration, well, but for me with too many people on board. That people meant to leave behind something which they used to do, either being involved in partying with too many people, too many women, too many men, with anything which brought 3 of swords to your relation, broken heart, yes? And focus on only 2 of cups. Focus on exchanging the cup with the beloved person. But it's their lesson. It's their lesson, and doesn't mean that it's necessary them coming towards you and doing it. They have to learn doing it, and I don't see it. They even understand it yet. I don't know if you want to wait for them. The spirit guides definitely will work on them. But this is, you know. Let's see why they are in that mood. What's happening here? Why they are protecting their energy and learning or spying on somebody. What's happening right now? I will use my deck. Forgiving history. No, too many. It's my deck. Let it go tarot. Oracle cards. One more. Can I have one more? Please? Let's see. Not seeing. Oh, okay. They're not seeing. This is what I'm seeing, that the spirit guides are working on them and bringing them the situation they have to defend themselves and learn how to live, how to be, how to deal with daily basis duties and obstacles, because they're not seeing yet, not seeing that they meant to revisit a history, probably with you, and ask for forgiveness. Because I feel like it's a karmic energy. They need to pay a karma, or the easiest and quickest way of repaying the karma to somebody, of learning the quickest way of our lessons, is to find the person they meant to pay karma back and asking for forgiveness. And this is if they will not use the opportunity with you to ask you for forgiveness, they will have to do their duty, their karma. Let's clarify quickly. They have 9 of Wands. Again, standing, wounded warrior, standing there and defending themselves. Not wanting to give up on their ways yet. And the devil, there will be an extended for that reading. Please check the preview of that extended at the end of that video. Thank you. The devil. Working. We have collaboration and Ace of Swords. This is like, they definitely have to bring a clarity. They have a clarity right now about whose fault? This is the collaboration working, who've been working on that devil, who put the biggest coin, you see, who put the biggest coin into that situation to break it down, to make this the worse. And the Knight of Pentacles, that they have a clarity that it was them bring the biggest impact, the bad impact on this relationship. But they need to bring that clarity outside. They free of cups again. Yes, this. They still coming in the same energy. Look, if they're still thinking about taking a time and for them to know how to make a fog, that you will not notice that they're still coming in the same energy. I hope it will help somebody. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and check my website for private readings, and check the preview at the end of the video. Or you don't understand something, or you're stuck in your ways, that you're not changing at all. Look, those two cards is stuck on them, that you can't embrace the life, you can't go forward. They think it sounds like a energy vampire. And it's why in the main reading you had the advice from the spirits. Make sure that you do not introduce into your life the energy vampires anymore. Because you already know the definition. This whole relationship had only one reason. It was for you, not to you. It happened for you to be able to define energy vampires. Now you know, because the spirit guides want to reward you with something beautiful, but they can't do it before you will not learn how to cut off the energy vampires, the people who invest in test. Give it a time. If somebody has to heal their own bad ways, just promising that they will not do it ever again, it's just bullshit. It's just you need to see a proofs, and because they treated you badly, you can demand proofs.